Alright. I don't know what I want to do, but I do know after we say goodnight to our dear detective here, I am going to slip Kuno some speed. We are dealing drugs to children, everybody. There's a reason I put that caution warning at the start of the video. There's a reason for it.
It's called cowardice, yeah.
Yes, it is.
I have really outdone myself.
Nice sandwich. I feel great about giving drugs to children. I do it all the time.
It's a great sandwich.
It's a great sandwich. You know how in the 80s they always warned people, like, hey, kids, look out, there's going to be some sketchy dude who just hangs out and, like, offers you drugs for free.
That's us.
Nothing.
That's us.
Yeah, it's us. It's actually a rite of passage here in the Midwest to do it.
Little pleasures. Life doesn't
The
need
rules.
to be a... Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
We're starting out strong, everybody. Can I have a bite of that? Looks delicious. Can I have a bite of that?
I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal. It's just a principle.
Beat his ass.
The sandwich looks like a culinary wonder. Well made and abundant in components. The author sure knew this. In addition to the obvious slice of ham, a fat one, you notice a brim of tomato peeking through
Do you harass him? That beautiful sandwich.
It's been forever, and we haven't been a dick in forever. I feel like we need the experience. I need
Don't be a dick, Gaston.
Believe me, officer.
Fucking asshole.
I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar stable. In my age, you need to pay attention to these things.
Authority, come out.
You can barely
God damn it.
hear him. The sweet sprinkles in harmony.
You're not hearing me, man. I need that sandwich.
The sandwich is driving your mind in a singular direction.
You know what?
It must be.
I could.
You're not hearing me now. Yeah?
Okay, you know what? Yeah.
Let's hear the logic. Let's hear the logic.
My logic is, we have been the dick about this twice. He told us about the blood sugar content. And like a crack fiend, or rather the demoralized man, we will now want 80 into being polite. That was my logic. But we can triple down. You know what? I agree with that. Let's triple down.
Nice. Idiot.
Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna share it.
Yeah, I respect this, man. Gaston, you have nothing to apologize for. I love this, but you have nothing to apologize for.
No, you need to apologize. Listen to his argument. Listen to Renee here.
We have a special kind of vermin, Gaston.
What?
It's true. I'm with Renee here. Greedy bastard.
It's a metaphor for capitalism.
You are a hero to this country. You are a
I want to fail this role. I really do. I really do want to fail this role.
Convince him.
A man so principled about his sandwich calls for a principled approach.
I'm already tripping. Yeah, what is political?
This right here is political.
Your blood sandwich is a tool.
Your blood sandwich. These options seem awfully fascist or communist. Want to find out what it says about? Oh, no.
I'm gonna go with this one. I could care less.
May I put? So, I know where I think one of these leads that I think also is rather amusing. But do you want to also like follow also the blood sandwich?
The blood sandwich is fucking hilarious to me. Like, what the fuck, man?
It's a tool of oppression. It's like proletariat.
Actually, you know what? Let's dig down the blood sandwich.
What?
Oppressors.
Come on, say officer. Say officer.
I'm not going to listen to this gobby connery.
Let me ask you, Conrad, did you make the sandwich yourself? Look, Conrad, there's for abundance. The sandwich embodies the inherently evil. Nothing actually.
Which one do you think? I think he did make it himself. I think at first
He
was
did,
crap.
but well, I feel like the route that is cooking down is: did you grow the plants?
Okay. We'll see what you got.
Yes, officer.
Nice.
I
Called
really
it.
don't understand how my sandwich could.
Sandwich with soul.
Damn.
I don't either, but wouldn't you rather eat a sandwich free of the bourgeoisies?
Both of these are good.
Which would I actually have dice
Which one
in
would
real
God
life.
say?
I would suggest one because it gives no ground.
It does. You know what? That we're going on a rant. You know what? Yeah, this leans more into just him being a
Your
fucking
sandwich.
dickhead.
I
Yeah.
would rather just have this one, officer. It's really good.
Tell this lost comrade what the people's sandwich is. Still the essence of the working man in a
In a
sandwich.
But imagine a sandwich with absolutely minimal in the sign, sleek, efficient, simple. But imagine a sandwich covered entirely in fine.
Why not both?
Oh, there's not a third option. There's not a third option. I kind of want to go
ahead,
on. I
Go
want
ahead,
to.
Sherm. Imagine two Cheddar Bay biscuits from Red Lobster. Heck, imagine 3.
It's a cheddar biscuit sandwich. I'm gonna be honest. I never had cheddar biscuits.
The skepticism
Cheddar biscuits are good.
from the Mary Senior could be sensed all the way to the Seminine Isles.
Melting butter, yellow like the sign. Salt is essential. There can't be too much because it's a proletariat. The salt is essential. Now turn it upside down. Blackbeard like a symbol on top to salute the Colmandarians. We started, and I forgot just how crazy this game fucking gets. What the fuck? That's not an insult. It's quality. All right.
Which one of these?
All of them are good. All of them are so fucking good. This one's my least favorite though.
You don't want black bread? You want maggoty bread?
Yeah, let's go with black bread.
No, everything would fall off. Look, officer, I'm not a miner. I like different tasty food. Fine dining, not cold.
I
Please, just drop it.
If you have a chance to do it again, I want you to fail to see the other option.
I will. I'll do it. All right, I gotta hand this guy his ball back. We got a
The
ball.
fascist option.
We got the ball back.
And
Still waiting.
I know I said that the working class needs your sandwich, but actually, have you thought about the foreign radical anarchists who are coming to take it? I promise I just don't want it.
All right, so I want to go down 2 specific routes for this guy because we also bumped into his office because I know he's the security guard, but I want to build up some rapport with him.
We read the guard booth one.
Yeah.
About the photo.
Well, this one because we have the antique
yeah,
firearm.
Yeah, but we gotta do the bowl first.
Yeah, let's do the bull.
What is this? Are you
Oh.
mocking us? This isn't for pétanque.
Now, no need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
Exactly, and I really did try. I did not, by the way.
Are you a try baby?
Worth as much as is accomplished. In this case, almost nothing.
Again,
Fuck you, Renee.
this is more so to the credit of the writing. This is like military speak you hear on History Channel.
He does talk like
Fine.
jerkhead.
You try to right a wrong. It's still a gram better than actual nothing.
There is a different. A lot of the characters have different
He
voices when
mumbles
they are
something
speaking.
to himself. It seems to be a variety of curses.
Yay!
Ooh, the antique rifle. That's useful.
Yep.
It's a Belle McGrave. 4.46
You think we could kill him with
caliber.
it?
Breech loading.
That's only an artifact. Remember, it doesn't have the firing pin.
Good weapon.
Boo! Do you think we could find it and kill him with it?
Maybe.
This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
Tell him.
I do want to tell him, but also this is funnier. But I do want to tell him, but this is funnier.
Yeah, do the funny.
I understand. Unfortunately, I don't know what else to tell you. These BMs are an antique. No,
I understand why you carry this
the ammunition is
inoperable
impossible to
antique
find.
firearm with you at all times.
We can
I
just
understand
retry
my
it.
question.
We will be able to try it. You know what?
Yep.
Let's shoot from the hip.
To
Oh,
you
shit.
observe is a veteran
Owen.
refusing to let go of the
Wink.
past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
This is
Owen.
the uniform of the Royal Carabiniers in service of Fissel.
hon.
Guillaume Le Lion.
He is French.
Philip the Fifth
Hon.
him.
Uh-huh.
He is verse, he is Estonian, ha ha ha. It's like French, but I don't know enough about them to make fun of them, ha ha ha.
There's not really much to make fun of the French for
There's a lot to make fun of the French for.
that I can think of. Is
Racism.
what I was gonna say.
Racism, they smell bad. Did I mention that they smell bad?
But then again, that's the whole
Racism.
world.
Racism?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
There's something you missed.
That was actually really useful. That whole little conversation was useful. Also, I think the highlight of this recording is going to be that sandwich bit. What can we do now? What do I want to do before?
We can think of nice things to say about the French.
They don't smell as bad anymore.
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 I feel like I missed a very crucial part because every time I open it up, I do notice that it says you need a map, buddy.
I work hard. I play hard.
All right, I gotta find some other stuff to do. We already talked to this guy last time.
Did you talk to that guy?
Yeah, we did.
What did he say?
We're traders. The entire union is going on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm mostly remembering because I have to edit these things. So.
Did you talk to Mike from accounting?
Not yet. No, but then again, Mike has filed several HR complaints for me forcefully just knocking on his door in the middle of the night.
Yeah. You know, I keep trying to tell you, Shroom, but they made it illegal recently. You can't just go into the office and point a loaded gun at somebody.
It's not a real gun though.
I mean, yeah, but neither was the sandwich that you accused them of taking from you. It was actually just a collated document dated in 1986. We don't know why. It wasn't from the company.
It was. And what is a sandwich but, two pieces of material wrapped in a file,
Shroom, it was from a company, but I don't think it was like a private company. I think it was like a military company. I think the bad company.
I'm trying to figure out how to get to the roof, by the way.
Like the battlefields?
Yeah, like Battlefield, bad company. That's why they call me bad company.
I saw a lady smoking on the roof. I want to go see if I can't do something about that.
You want to kiss her?
I just want to talk to her.
You gonna kiss her and blow raspberries
On her tummy, yes.
on her tum tum?
Yeah.
You want to kiss her? You want her to put her cigarette out on your face? Loser.
Kuno!
Hey Kuno, wait here for 30 minutes.
Pretty much. We already did all of that. That's up there. We failed multiple rolls, and then we healed and damaged our morale in both circumstances.
Do you feel like a god? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm saying Kim Kutaragi is a very good officer, and Henry Dubois is an officer.
He hasn't done shit. You're the real star of the show. You're asking all the questions.
This is true. This is
He's
true.
just following you around, harshing your buzz. Hey, look, there's an old lady.
I'll go talk to the old lady in a bit. Ooh!
Nice!
You know what? Let's wear a tank top. You know what? It is party time.
I am wearing a tank top right now, so.
Oh, that's great.
Appropriate.
Race it. Live the tank of time.
Look at that. +1 physical instrument. No downsides.
Work it. I'm also just gonna take off the jacket real quick.
But it only provides upsides. He rules. Look at that. Look at this hot piece of ass. You fucking rule.
The fact that we now know it's a tank top, it's beautiful. It's wonderful. I think we talked to her already. I'll talk to her again though. See if we can get it.
Woman still has her eyes.
Yeah,
fixed
snap your
on the
fingers in front of her
photograph
face.
with her hands in the background.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where
Punch her.
am I? Who are you?
Nice.
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the wary aspect of her cornered beast.
I was actually hoping
Sure.
you could tell me that. Me? Authority would like that.
Then I don't
I think
suppose
so.
you could tell me where we are, Lowman. Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Gross. 50s? What's so bad about the 50s? Tell me more.
The men have a small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do
Nice.
you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
Where else would
love
you
you,
be
Amber.
then?
Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buendero. Until you came along, that is.
Who is Gabriel Buenguerrero?
Yep.
This is Gabriel Buendero.
A strikingly handsome man.
Oh,
looks
hey,
straight
she has
at
Amber
you.
Front.
His head crowned
No
with
plastic.
a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most
Hot.
perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
Hell yeah.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all his lines.
Unfortunately, that's Andrew Tate now.
In all
Rip.
likelihood, it's a world that's only ever existed in her mind.
Every time she talks, her voice reminds me of our mutual Brazilian friend, Cola.
You know, a little.
The voice sounds, the pronunciation.
Is this
Whenever-
mutual friend in our cyberpunk campaign? I need to ask.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
I think,
every-
I think it's a Portuguese.
yeah. It's definitely there's the Portuguese thing of like, they do it in some like other Spanish or Hispanic like language families, but pronouncing the ed sound in past tense verbs
Mm.
or just like chiseled, like how she said it.
There's a lot of little details in Disco that gives it like a lot of. It's not even flavor; it's like texture.
Yeah, it definitely feels like they got a lot of different
This
voice
is-
actors who speak a lot of different languages or
Yeah.
have a lot of different accents.
What I'll say to that, at least, speaking, because again, fucking, we're all DMs here. We all consume content and everything else. What was it? What you talked about texture. I think this is a GMing tip that we have brought up multiple times, even in other conversations that we have had. You gotta sell specific things, and like you said, the texture can sell it. They're not telling you that she's from Portuguese or anything else, but those little bits and pieces almost.
Portugal or Brazil.
Yeah, those little bits and pieces let you
Yeah.
kind of distinguish it, and it's wholeheartedly. If it's not wholeheartedly intentional, it's very, very good casting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is intentional. And the name or her title here, Pale Driver, I think implies that she travels through that antimatter pale thing that we learned about in the past
Which is why,
episode.
which is why she's green, baby.
Yep, she's green. She's probably out of it from having to travel through the pale so much, and probably from a faraway place.
Yep.
With her accent.
Someone was.
Oh.
And definitely old.
Actually, speaking of other waivers for like GMing, like it comes with like a cyberpunk for NPCs, like for like their class, like as I tend to speak a bit more formal naturally because I am a sheltered, also educated coastal elite, but I am also from like at you also Shroom, about to also dock ourselves from like a low income area. I switch vernacular code switch for when also I'm in different parts of my life for different NPCs per their class.
True.
Yeah, I will say, at least for me, considering that growing up in that same area, I would switch vernacular between talking to my fellow students and talking to my teachers.
Nice.
Yes. That's the quickest way where people like learn it. Like, oh, you talk to peers different than authority figures.
Yeah.
The same thing happened, at least that one of my interns noticed, because I've GM'd for them before. They're like, when you GM for us, compared to when you're at the office, it's like two different people.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Someone
I mentioned
oh, go ahead.
The times I went on vacation, like a cruise that departed from Alabama to Mexico. So most of the people on the cruise were from the South, because they were local driving there.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone who was on there who was Southern heard my accent and thought I was from New York City. And then I've been on the East Coast. I haven't been to New York, but I've been like up like Virginia and shit, like Maryland, those places. And people there are like, "Are you from the South?" And I do nothing to change it.
You speak.
This is how I talk. Sometimes, very rarely, I will lapse into like a slightly more southern drawl.
Are these not your
They are
memories?
someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're
Damn.
coming for this, you know? All of this.
She
Very
seems to
beautiful.
derive some bitter pleasure from this strange thought, as if the past will one day wipe the present away, like a tidal wave approaching.
Time's
I
a flat
wasn't
circle,
dreaming.
you see.
I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the mine behind the Black Sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Streets were made of cheese. Cows were flying through the air.
It was a summer of '85.
While
It was the
you,
summer of
people,
'85.
were tearing each other apart over your petty little
It was the
revolution.
16th week of the
Meth
45th month.
was a golden age.
It was a literal golden age. Time was made out of gold. You could peel the seconds right out of the air. And you could sell them for a wish.
The only reason I said it was the summer of '85 is because it happens in like every fucking old movie.
summer of '69.
It happened in The Sandlots. It happened in, like a bunch of other movies that have sports involved. It happens a lot.
Oh man, I hope Kolek, the audio didn't die, or the internet didn't die.
Kolek, get there. Is Kolek there?
Coughing.
I'll check real quick. Kolek is a bit of a way. Give him a bit of a second to sort of rejoin. We are almost done though, so.
Are you sure about that? We still have 8 more hours to go. We're on full-time shift today.
This is true.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in
Harife?
this hellhole.
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe
Okay,
she was
yeah.
at the hanging somehow.
I thought it was, we were both right, Kolek and I. That is Portuguese. Zarafe. That is how you say sheriff in Portuguese. So yes, this accent is Portuguese or Brazilian or some other diaspora.
I'm gonna have to cut
Yeah,
around.
we got the ear.
Yeah. I will cut around that for a little for Kolek's sake, but yeah, Kolek dropped off for a bit. We
Yep.
got a message. Let's see.
I'm back.
Okay.
Hello there. I am back.
What,
We
how's
can't
your
hear
audio?
you.
Yeah, you said I am back, and then it cut. I noticed you're on your phone. Oh, internet died.
I think we give a bit of a break to this and talk about.
Yeah, a little bit of break.
Yeah.
But since you can probably still hear us, Kolek, the good news you can see in the text history up there, the Zerafe, we have confirmed it. That is a Portuguese word. So, quite possibly, yes, we were spot on about the Brazilian accent.
Yeah.
It's always good to meet new people, even if it's just on the internet, people from other places, because I sure as hell would not have been able to identify a Brazilian accent by ear 5 years ago.
It's more so me ranting about other stuff, but part of the reason I think this game is so well versed and so well written is because these creators probably experienced a lot of these things and were able to just pull that stuff.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause-
The main also heads also that were also ejected from studios, but like Hurwitz and also his crew, they lived full lives. They did things before games, which I think is honestly immensely impactful, not just for art, but why Disco offers things that other games do not. Vegas,
Yeah,
comparable, and it's still so new that its inheritors still haven't fully formed. Like we have played a bit also on the stream, and I believe from on your friends' channel you played. Slay the Princess exists because of Disco Elysium.
Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, show me the
There's
soldier
more.
boots.
One with an old
Yeah.
woman's boots. Sheriff.
Ooh, damn.
So-
Yeah, that's the word. That's the Portuguese word for sheriff.
It's
So, yeah, I was
it's
gonna
more
say,
important police business, man. Go ahead.
Slay the Princess definitely does. It exists in the wake, like a tidal wave of Disco Elysium proving, on a large scale, mainstream, Game Awards level, mainstream acceptance. Oh yeah, gamers are willing to do a novel as a video game if it's good.
A weird novel that branches a lot.
Weird branching novel, and understanding going in that if you're here for the immediate sort of action thrill of it, you're probably going to be disappointed in that. There will still be moments of engagement that will connect people. That's what they realize, is you still have that even without a direct constant stream of action. You just have to have good writing and have it be set up right.
All right. It's
All right,
important for
but-
police business, man.
I'm gonna describe it to you here because it's beautiful. Have you heard of Aunt Sandy?
She's wearing sturdy workers' boots made of black leather.
You haven't.
Buckles run
She's
across. Soul
great.
is
She's the
also
greatest
made of leather.
alcoholic to ever live. I want to marry her one day. So Sandra Lee of the Food Network is
Moreover,
just a beautiful, hot,
37
blonde, middle-aged mess who is mostly known for her videos of making alcoholic mixed drinks. And when she makes these videos, she's like, and now we're just going to add a shot of vodka to this lush lagoon. And then she pours in a third of the bottle. And then anything that's actually food related that goes into it, whether as part of it as a consumption thing or just as a cosmetic, usually absolutely gross. In this one that I'm linking, the Lush Lagoon, she is just grossly cutting up kiwis with a fork.
I'm gonna share this.
I want to learn about the coronation of Franco Negro.
I actually want to turn to Kim because we haven't heard from Kim in a while.
That is true.
Kim's a loser.
This is true, but it's why it's fun to talk to him.
It's true. Do it.
I could have told you that from just looking at them. The size is 37.
How'd you know?
The feet of a little girl, they fit well on the pedals.
What are you hauling?
diamonds.
Diamonds, really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Okay, but what are you really hauling?
That's also
Whatever
something the
thing
friend
they put in
that
the
I
rubber,
was
imagine.
invoking Kolek would say.
What are you hauling?
Doing the diamonds, like, no, but wouldn't it be marvelous if I was? Just the way she says it, the same way that this friend would say it, it's like an evil villain, like Scar
Listen.
from the Lion King would.
I am actively in that campaign,
You know,
and I
yeah,
agree.
you know
I
what-
agree. I agree.
Yeah, Scar from the Lion King, Brazilian.
Sorry, you
Rule
don't.
63. That's how you describe them. How I describe them for the audience.
So don't you?
Jeremy Irons?
Yes, Lady Jeremy Irons, but if she's Brazilian.
If she was Brazilian. Actually, no. Yep, Scar.
'Cause you know-
Scar's better than Jeremy Irons because Jeremy Irons is a piece of shit.
Because I'm not doxing them too much, but they do like law school stuff, so they also have good politics, so they're sort of aware, consciously of like there's some evil in what they do, and they just embrace that.
Yeah.
In everything
Like-
they do, and all their characters that they play, and everything.
I find also that's with law and lawyers. Period. Like, not only do they have less, let's say, allegiance about things, you actually, unlike some of say more upper elite professions, you get an eclectic mix out of them. Like, you get shitty people, and you get some pretty clear-eyed folk.
Yeah, I think both of those have to do with lawyers in particular. It's a very social kind of job. You have to be in front of people. You have to do a rhetoric kind of thing. Even in non-public trials, you have to do these before a jury, before the judge, anyone who's considering evidence, opposing counsel. And so you just have to have a basic level of just being willing to go up in front of a group of people and, say these things like, my client did it, my client did do it, who cares?
Is that all you wanted
Like,
to know,
unless
little
you
man?
do something say extremely dramatic,
Yes,
there's a
bro.
minimum degree of socialization you just pick up.
Yeah. And certain levels of eccentricities do sort of get accepted in, at a certain point, as long as you better be going somewhere with this, like that does happen. Like the whole Johnny Cochran thing.
Right.
The whole glove don't fit, you must acquit. You could just make a little rhyme in the courtroom on fairly specious grounds, honestly, because here's the thing about the O.J. Simpson glove thing, besides the fact that when you see it in the clip, when they ask him to put it on, and he's clearly, doing a bad job of trying to put it on.
Not to
The other
mention the
reason-
fact. I just want to
Yeah.
point this out. Not to mention the fact he was told about it in advance, and I think actively damaged his hand too, or something.
I had not heard that. That one's cool.
So it can swell up.
I believe that because also it's not
Yeah,
evidence.
they
also,
have to enter
that-
it into evidence. Yeah, there's no
Yes.
surprise evidence. Yeah, they put that in discovery. That's why they call it the discovery phase. So that would check out.
I want
The main
to note.
reason-
I want to note something. I really want to note something about that trial. Well, rather about the aftermath of that trial. Again.
Hold on real quick. I want to finish.
Okay,
That's
go
the
ahead.
real
Go ahead. Go
reason
ahead.
Why the glove did quit. Glove don't fit. You must acquit. The reason why the glove didn't fit was because it had been sitting in an evidence bag for at least 2 years, soaking in the blood that was still on it, shriveling up from the blood because it's a leather glove. That's what happens when the leather gets wet and soaks for that long. It was never going to be in the same shape. It's entirely specious reasoning, but he said it confidently and with a rhyme, and a court of law accepted it and acquitted him.
Can I add it now?
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm adding to this, and it's just very not tangentially related, but related to this.
Yeah.
O.J. Simpson published a fucking book. What was the name of the book?
If I did it.
What the fuck?
If I did.
It's like an open joke for also someone got away with it, and they're publishing their "If I Did It."
It's true.
Hey, I'm not saying I did it, but if I did it, for example, hypothetically speaking.
I believe one of the publishing companies, one of the publishers in charge of putting out the book, was related to or friends with one of O.J. Simpson's victims. And as a deliberate fuck you to him, made the cover of the book so that the word "if" was really small and in a different color
The tear machine
that matched
stands
the
in corner.
background. So that on the front, it looks like the words "I did it."
No. You need tear to use the tear machine.
I'm gonna find the "If I Did It" cover. It's a good one. It's classic.
You know, it's good radio, but it's funny.
It's great.
All right. Trying to think.
Spectacular Actually, no. It is great radio because obviously Shroom is going to edit this right onto the video when you say this.
Yeah, I actually.
Yeah, no, I have.
I
the
actually
exact
can.
one too. You can't sue me. It is the Ron Goldman Foundation for Justice authorized version by the guy who he killed with his ex-wife, friend. And yeah, you can see the "if" is hidden in the "I" of "I did it."
Our hands with the signatures.
Small in a different color, so you see it at a distance. Just looks like "I did it." Confessions of the Killer.
Is Krasnozov also directly ML or is it generic Marxist? Because they also kind
It's
of
generic
rolled it together.
Marxist.
Yeah.
That's one.
Because while he did participate in the revolution, he is just the inventor of it.
You know what? I'm gonna be the troll here and say that is actually deliberate. And the point of Disco Elysium is that the world, this world specifically, would have been much better off if Mazovian economics had itself its own Lenin, which this doesn't. The Soviet Union was good and justified, and if we didn't have it, then we would live in Disco Elysium where everyone lives in shit.
Never mind the fact that also
That they're actually post-Soviet.
they're post. That also the depression bears from also the Soviet Union collapsing, not having never existed.
Huh.
The cover shows a row of concrete apartments.
Almost like there's a parallel there. Almost like the connective tissue. Yeah, almost like the connective tissue there. The one thing they both have in common is that without Lenin, things
You
are
flip
bad.
through the book. The pages are thinner. Real art is dense and
I'm just gonna start reading.
cold.
Yeah, real
text
art is
prose.
dense and
The
difficult.
author describes the
Yes.
scene from one of the Yugoslavia
Nice.
riots in the 20s.
That
conceptual
conceptualization joke up there is definitely like that's a inside baseball commie joke.
Yes.
It's a joke only a leftist would make about themselves.
Also, very funny. Also, troll reaction because also I'm thinking of very specific quote. Actually, I might give the quote a bit also because it might give away some of their like leanings. Do you remember the quote I think Luiga said also about like Kurvitz in regards to how he got rat-fucked?
I don't.
He mentioned that Kurvitz thought that also his skill being well liked and indispensable to the company made he would not get fucked by the management. And also Luigi made the direct comparison of him to Trotsky in management to Stalin.
Yep. There you go.
Why? If they get rid of me, everything's gonna fall apart. Wait a sec.
I mean, they are part of the revolution. Surely they aren't people with, I don't know, power issues who are willing to throw it all away as long as they're on top. That would never happen because that wouldn't be building communism.
And, you know, he didn't have his newspaper, but he was sure also obsessed with printing things.
And he was. He was.
Also, is he reading a fucking war romance novel?
Feels like it.
It would physically hurt
Maybe
you
both.
to keep reading. Are
Read
you
10 more pages.
Read 10 more pages.
No, I won't subject himself to granny.
They go through a brief and
Nice.
somewhat awkward love affair, and in the end, they betray
Damn, that
each other
damaged you
and succumb to
physically,
the
too.
absurdity
Yeah,
of
I'm-
Radian life. The man
Hit
becomes
that
a
charge.
lens grinder, completely
Yeah,
abandoning
buddy.
his former existence. He toils through the daily drudgery at the Lenka Polyfabricate. Happiness and fulfillment have eluded him his whole life.
By the way, we're reading this in a
He has nothing to do but dedicate himself
in a run
to the craft.
in a rundown apartment. I just want to point that out.
I like
You're
the.
reading... Yeah?
Yeah, this is basically just 1984.
She spends the next several decades standing at a conveyor in a Sosnovo
Yeah, she
fish
loves
processing
Big
plant.
Brother too.
The smell of fish guts slowly seeps.
Do you guys remember
into
the actual ending of
as
1984?
every single one of
Broke
their
my heart.
dreams
Saddest
dies,
book I ever read.
one by one.
I bet you.
Don't torture me, torture my girlfriend. Okay. Epilogue, 2 years after they get out of torture prison. Oh, hey, you betrayed me to the government. Yeah, you betrayed me to the government too.
They
You still love me? Nope. You still love me? Nope.
I haven't read
Bye.
it or I haven't read it or watched it, but I think the most destructive thing or the one of the biggest punching fucking things about that last scene from what I've seen or even determined is they don't love each other anymore. But the most catastrophic thing is they're both gonna die.
Yeah.
They just don't know when.
They love Big Brother. It doesn't matter. They'll die for the
The
state.
memory of their short time spent together tortures the former lovers ceaselessly.
Why can't I
until
pick
the
this
end
book?
of their days.
Why can't I pick
Years
this?
pass in
See, this shit
solitude,
doesn't happen. They don't
their
pine
bodies
or nothing.
growing ever more
They're just empty.
decrepit.
Yeah.
True empty. It's only replaced
As
by the
life
state.
leaves their remains between the soil sheets, their final thoughts are filled with regret.
Oh, there it is.
The back
Look at the
cover
back.
is dominated by a black and white photograph cover. The eyes of a sad old woman stare back at you.
Damn.
I want you as you're reading this. Also, Kim is just forced to sit there waiting for you.
I finished reading it.
You did.
What did that do for us?
Made you sad.
It did.
How fast did also Harry finish that?
An hour. An hour.
Still
Kim
pretty
was
good.
stuck. Pretty good reading, but also Kim just stuck in that room for an hour with you.
The saddest room ever.
Just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
In other words.
I just noticed that because this is them using this fucking medium to its best fucking level.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution. Even
love
today,
communards.
half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
But why antlers?
Yeah.
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time above it. To symbolize the toppling of the old order.
Oh.
Owned.
Also, some social democrats were already using it.
Oh. And why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
What does it invoke?
Why is it invoking?
Gone is the glory of hope. Only the scribblings of impoverished students remain in dirty doorways. You are the big communism builder now. It's you or no one.
Nice.
Oh.
You are the big communism builder.
And because they pointed that out, I now noticed the poster.
Hey, look at that. You see?
I genuinely remember.
World. Do.
What now?
Isn't it a bit late to be working?
It is.
Hey.
Everyone says the real estate agents don't do anything. But here I am in the middle of the night cleaning up someone's crash pad. So the sooner we get this over
Hey,
with,
what's this
the better.
lady doing?
I don't know. Who lived in the foreclosed apartment down the hallway?
Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall.
Hee hee. Hee.
So preppy. She's probably on some low-grade performance enhancers, like Preptide or Pericana.
You want some speed?
A hole
Ask
in
her
the
for some.
wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
I like how she emphasizes her fucking the money.
The sum
The
must have
money.
been puny.
Don't ask me what both apartments are now Of course.
Because we already went through that
Okay.
dialogue. Alright. How do we talk to the woman in apartment 3? Because I genuinely don't remember how to get there.
I don't frickin' know. Maybe it's not this apartment. Maybe
It might not
somewhere
be.
else.
It might be. We might have to get across the bridge for all we know.
Give me a moment.
Yeah, tell her the update about the cleaning lady.
Yeah.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Radio computer wizards, no one, black women and sexual deviants.
I'm sure everything will be fine. This apartment building needs slow change. Impracticably slow?
Imperceptibly. See, each of these are a political choice. Secretly, Sharon.
I know. I'm gonna go with this one.
Yes. Well,
Gross. You picked liberalism.
they're good people.
Your statements are too vague to comment on.
Why does it feel familiar?
Because we drive one of these cars. This is a police vehicle. Sorry, this is
Well,
a
then where
military
is it?
vehicle.
Now, where is our police vehicle?
I'm gonna cut in the fact of me saying, "Oh no," at the realization that Harry Duval may have been on a drunk bender, crashed his car across the bridge.
Why would the fuck? Why the fuck would he do that? Alice is Firewalker.
Connect me to Sylvia again.
Just a second. Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer. Yeah, hello?
I also need to police again.
What else do you need, detective?
I have no new dialogue. Okay.
I think I got everything I need.
You hear the call breaking up on the other end of the
Hey
radio.
Sylvie, it's a police.
The already familiar voice.
I think I got everything I need. I don't just want to bother you.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Reconnect me to the 41st, or I'm trying to remember which
Either
one.
Either one does it.
Right.
One of them just is.
Please hold.
One of them is just Firewalker.
I still love that Alice is just genuinely friends with you.
I like that.
10-10. I can't report the body, unfortunately.
Do you want to report your lost gun?
Oh yeah, you turn in the body at the body itself.
Oh, okay. Then let's go talk to the body. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, Kolek. I'm pretty sure I reiterated the last time that came up that I feel like that is a bad idea, a very bad idea. Not only for myself.
Why not? Why don't you want to let the people know you lost your gun?
Lost your gun and badge in the middle of a very tense civil disturbance. Somewhere out of your normal jurisdiction.
Only the red
Where
cable
children
is
get
plugged
it.
into the breaker box somewhere. A
You
machine
mean
hums
this is
along
bad,
with
sure.
the current.
This is the way we got out of that little area. I'm just going to pick up this Royale over here.
Yeah. Royale with cheese.
Oh, that's a Pulp Fiction reference.
I believe the real is also it's a currency of Brazil too, right?
Not sure.
I have to ask actually.
A few bricks have fallen
It
off,
is
revealing a
apparently. Thank you,
compartment
Google.
Oh, yeah, it's here. Let's just report it in the body.
Various currencies named Real, derived from Spanish, Portuguese, Iranian, Omani, Yemeni, Cambodian, Moroccan, Tunisian, Hijaz, Qatari, Saudi. So it's a lot.
I can drive him to processing today.
Just a fucking
Since we
like
stopped
Mystery Inc. Like
But this does
it
mean
was
we
colonialism all along.
Yay! We found it out.
It's like also you got this from the Spanish or like the Portuguese is like an ancillary
Work on the
to like
case?
looking up
personal
how many
matters?
countries across
Try
the
not to do
world,
anything
so
too
when they
dangerous.
celebrate their
An
Day of
officer is
Independence,
back up in your
it's
neighborhood
independence
like
from
this.
England.
It's true.
So
It's like, oh yeah, they got this from Spain. It's like, oh wow, this cute girl. She's her mom is Colombian, and her father's German. Wow. Huh. Interesting. Oh, there's a lot of these, huh? Wow.
Kim Kitsuragi.
Did they get lost on the way to Oktoberfest?
Crazy. Kim is telling us not to get into too much trouble. Unfortunately, he doesn't know we be dealing drugs to children.
This
Yeah.
is Lieutenant Kitsuragi. If you have nothing,
I will need a
If
little
you have
help
nothing to
carrying
do, please
You
read
take the hands,
books.
I'll take the legs.
Shut the fuck up, tutorial agent.
Yeah, I just got it over
You
with.
don't know what we're gonna do.
Back to Corpse and
You
Dragons.
never
for the moment.
dreamed of it. You were smart gaming the system, so you have to wait till Kim does it at the end of the day. Minimize the amount of time you go without Kim. You need Kim.
I do. However, I don't need Kim for this.
It's true. The one good.
I don't know
thing
why
you're
it's
gonna
zoomed
do
in,
your
if I'm
whole
being honest.
fucking
Oh, there it
life.
is.
Now you see how alone you are in the world.
Yeah.
Have you come to make your offering to Kuno?
Perhaps I could interest you in some speed.
Really? Kuno sample it then, pig?
Do it.
Fucker, Kuno ain't buying that entrapment shit. Taking kilo from the pigs. What? You think Kuno's green shit?
You think Kuno's shit is green?
Damn.
Kuno S.
You need to rethink your tribute to Kuno. Kuno's not taking the cage just because you fucked yourself in the face.
Give him the liquor.
Stay the fuck away from Kuno. You smell like bum shit.
I know what you
Kuno's
can
not a
give
bum.
him,
Kuno doesn't touch that shit.
but it's a spoiler.
What? Do you think Kuno's fucking 80 years old? Trying to bring me bum juice? Make the Kuno paranoid?
Kuno's
Trying
straight
to
edge,
get a
guys.
12-year-old hooked on the shit shake?
Damn. He
I
can't
just
believe your
offered you
depravity.
speed.
What can I offer you, Kuno?
You can pay tribute to Kuno with drugs or cigarettes. Gets Kuno to like you again.
We
Some
tried to.
giant ass wheels would be nice too.
We tried to. There's another thing I know you can give him, but you will have to wait until tomorrow.
Whatever then. Come on, Kuno. You're busting my fucking balls here, Kuno.
And you need money for it, is the thing.
I have 21 Royale.
With cheese.
Like
I said, it will have to wait until the morn.
It does have to wait until the morn. I don't know if I should.
The best part is, you can do it while Kim is there. He will not object.
No, that's good. With cigarette.
It's not cigarettes, it's something else.
You see that you immediately feel drawn
I'm just gonna.
the door does.
Yeah, and I just want to try it again, for old time's sake. Gart. I remember we just told Gart, fuck bitches or some shit.
Yeah, we did.
You basically lied to him till he got red pilled.
We made him an incel. We told him that Sylvie was riding the cock carousel.
It gets funnier every time that and I know you probably know this, Trump, because again we met through Warhammer Space. Gart shares the same voice as Magnus from Texas Speech.
And he does. And it's only when you mention it, like, oh yeah, that's right, I hear it now, and I can't unsee the little guy, little Magnus cutout drawing, hopping around on the screen.
Which also, he half reprises the role in the World of Darkness version.
Hell yes.
Which they haven't fully did. Would you believe they're teasing that not Magnus might be a mage, or latently a mage?
No. The magic man knows magic.
No, not yet, because currently he's a hunter, but he
Will?
might be magic.
Epic.
The window
Glass.
stands.
Look
you
out.
see some lights shimmering outside, but
Leave.
it's difficult to make out the outlines of the buildings below.
We could just throw it in the bed, but we know how to do this. Oh, well.
What do you know how to do?
The shower? Shouldn't we be able to shower?
Look in the mirror.
Okay, let's look in the mirror.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
No.
It's barely covered in
We
stone.
still got that double six
You
show.
see the
Now we have
frame
this
such as
handsome
it
fella.
is without the expression. It's just Harry.
It's just Harry. That's you.
Haha,
You don't
the
get to
fucking
shower.
fucking koi.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned
Do you want
it.
to end this up on the sleep, or do we want to wait?
I think we might dream usually, right?
Let's sleep and see if we dream.
All right. Well, do you want to wait after the dream?
The bed is still cold from
That
the
when we
window
cut
and
it?
in from the
If there's a
broken
dream,
window.
we cut it out.
The mattress
All right.
creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
I like dreams, guys.
Sharkborn Lava Girl, dream, 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 dream.
Broken bird. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No. You have to stay. Always half aware of yourself.
Fuck
You're
you,
not
limbic system.
cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel
I love
a vague
that he probably
discomfort
calls you brother
suffusing
man because
your belly and
Harry
your
probably
sides
called people brother man for most of his
pleasantly
younger years.
Tender. You wish
Disco,
you could
exactly.
curl up into a fetal ball of safety, but you cannot because of the pain.
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their own nasty song to sing.
Is this because we haven't used drugs as much as our body would like to, or?
That pain in
I
your
believe
right
so.
side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately.
I love
Every
to
cell in
compound.
your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
This body's worthless anyway. No one does anything with
It's true.
And why might that be the case? What lava lights on such a bloated corpse to be?
I am an artist illuminated just by
It's true.
I think I needed medical attention. I thought
art.
Oh, the express. I thought I was on the express to the silence. These are my just asserts. I want to go with the last one just to see what it says.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
They'll check you out, give you some pills, make it all okay.
I love you, reptilian brain.
The Wonder Makers.
Don't be
Why does the ancient reptilian brain know about pills?
They don't make new kidneys and livers in hospital.
They actually
All
do
you've got
now.
to do is pray to
It's a little
God it
thing called
passes.
stem cell research, limbic system.
Stare at the flickering darkness.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people, really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
We could be the dick thing, so I kind of curious what this is gonna do more than anything, because I'm pretty sure I know what these are gonna do. The evolution better, but this.
All right.
Sure you do.
Yeah.
They're all so friendly, aren't they?
The other two are gonna confirm something I already know, which is just that Harry has a lot of distrust issues and a lot of fucking baggage. But
I don't know shit.
Yeah, but this one, our ancient reptilian brain or our brain is gonna try to disprove us. That's my logic here.
At least they're interesting.
Oh!
Each one has a process just like yours, running
Oh.
in the space between their ears, full of secrets. People are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves.
Hey, you did it.
A great
You love people. Sorry, Shroom.
That's fine.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending
Owned.
that you're asleep, even to yourself. While the world goes on without you.
Let it.
Yeah, it usually does.
Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Hell yeah. Day 3. Dokken. The hair metal band that did the Dream Warriors. That's the rock on for the day.
And I think with that, we might have a good stopping point.
If you or someone you know, audience, has a limbic system that tells you horrific things in the night, tell an adult immediately.
Damn.
You may.
The system is an adult.
Your uncle may be Harry Dubois.
I think, at best, the limbic system can be a part of an adult, but it can't ever be a true adult.
It can't grow up.
It can't grow up. Has arrested development.
Yeah, with that, I am.
Same here.
Same here. Officially my favorite in all of 40K. I'm making him canon now. But he was a psyker, and he just went around with like a deep, gravelly voice. He called everyone fuck nuggets. And he only had grudging respect for people who were good at killing. And his name was Umbra Arisius. And it took us basically more than halfway through the campaign before he just finally stopped, midway through.
How much IRL?
Hours, weeks, months, a long time. And he's finally like in the middle of like one bit, just like, have you guys figured out the name yet? By the way, we're like, no. What'd you do? It's like I just went on Google and did a like Latin translation to get it. It's like, okay, so what does it mean? Shadow Hedgehog.